Alright guys, so I am baking a strawberry pineapple cake here. So you got one of these little packets here, and then I have 3 eggs in there, 2 tablespoons of oil. I have half a cup of juice here. This is the banana pineapple orange one. And then I have a cup of water in here. So we're gonna mix all this up. So cake batter, eggs, oil, juice, and water. We are now gonna let that mix in there. Alright guys, this here is now ready. We're going to be pouring it into these little bowls here. I'm just lining it with parchment paper so it's not going to be a headache to take out after. So it shall look like 2 trays like that. Then you're going to bake it for about 18 to 20 minutes in the oven. Next you'll be taking your pineapple tidbits here. You're going to drain the juice into a separate container than the tidbits. You'll be drying the tidbits then on a little napkin, sort of like this, draining in here. As you can see here, those pineapple are going to dry there. I'm going to cover the top as well to suck out any moisture there. We'll let that stay covered now. Then we're going to be using these fruits here, and I'll also cut up a few strawberries to go with it. There are a couple in here, but I definitely want a bit more. I've got the strawberries set aside, the berries set aside, I've got the pineapple juice, and I've got those tidbits there. I'm also drying those strawberries as well. We're going to let those cover, pat them dry, and let them sit. The next thing we're going to be doing is taking this Cool Whip. This is the light Cool Whip. You'll be taking that pineapple juice and you'll be taking that vanilla instant jello. You're going to be mixing it up in here. So I've got that jello in there. I'm going to be pouring in that pineapple juice in here. And we're going to be dumping in all that Cool Whip in there. Just like that there. Now we're going to give it a really good mix with the KitchenAid. So that is the attachment you'll be using for this. This is the whisking one. You're going to put it down now. You're going to put it up to stirring first, and then you're going to slowly make it go faster. Eventually you'll get up higher levels here. Probably like level 8 is really good. Alright, so this is looking absolutely beautiful now. We're going to set this aside in the fridge while those cakes finish cooking, and then once we let it cool for 10 minutes, we'll start decorating. Alright, so these are now going to sit about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll start putting it together and decorate. Alright, so these cakes are done. We've flipped one already. I'm going to be flipping the next one. Alright, so we flipped the next one now. I'm going to grab that whipping cream stuffing out. Okay, so you're going to take the bigger half and you're going to layer some of this whipping cream over top of this one here. Just like so. Then we're going to be taking those strawberries and filling them on top. Just like that. Now you're going to be taking the bottom half of this, icing it up, and then sticking it on top of here. Just enough to help it stick down. Don't need tons because there's already a lot on there, but just enough to act as like a little bit of a glue. You can see like that, and then we're going to flip this on top of here very gently so we don't break it. It's hard to even figure it out, just like so. Now you're going to be icing all around the top now. Now it is starting to look like this. Time to decorate the top. Alright guys, this is good enough. Just a little something creation. Just gonna have it tonight with family. That is homemade from scratch, other than that little cake box and buying the fruit and stuff and making it. So I hope you enjoyed this little recipe here. Thanks so much for watching.